Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sony Cool and this is Gems of War. And today I have 5 teams for you for the Crypt Keepers faction event. We're going to do high, mid, low, pure, and deathless. I may or may not run them like the pure 500. We'll see. I got like a bad headache today. Or I had a bad headache. Still kind of, I don't know. It's getting a little better. But you know, no days off. Come on, let's go. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 8.5. I'm gonna keep saying it, and it's probably not gonna happen, but I gotta try. Yeah. So let me run an auto battle like usual on these PlayStation live streams. Where are we at this week? Where are we? Zhejian? Where's Zhejian? Zhejian's like right here. All right. So I'll run a trial while I set up the stream. Looks kind of different here. There's little circles. It's little circles. Maybe I'm tripping. I heard that I was on the forum. I might talk about it later, but I don't know. I think sometimes stuff is funny. One day I'm gonna be laughing. Alright. Turn on autoplay. Come on. Alright, let's see here. Refresh this. So it's auto playing, auto battle. Anybody can do this, right? If you need to do your epic trials, you could do an auto battle on them, and eventually they might win. There's no harm, no foul. Why wouldn't you try this, like before you start playing for the day, or after you're done playing for the day, or before you go to bed or something? Why not knock one out with the auto battle? It's like a no-brainer. Even if you lose, you don't lose anything. Crypt Keepers teams, high, mid, low, deathless, pure faction, 500, new troop, Gems of War Live, 12/12/2025. Took some Excedrin. It's like all the way kicked in now, so I should be okay, but might be a shorter stream. I mean, it's been like that this month anyway, so it's not like super different. Not that many people want me anymore. Not even Google. So I just leave, take my ball and go home, say fine. Fine, you don't want me streaming. I feel you. It's okay. Save. Alright, got a thumbnail. Should be... Alright, I'm gonna jump into the chat now. Hit a like, please. Turn in your ticket to the train. Let's go. Don't be a freeloader. At least do that. Yoke the Ham is here. What's going on, man? We got some snow. We got like, I don't know how many inches. It said 1 to 3. Covered the road. Made it a little bit annoying this morning to drive and stuff, but not too bad. Our bad snow's coming tonight, supposedly. No, I'm not using altered content. I'm gonna put some tags in, even though if you go to Google and search Gems of War Crypt Keepers, I am nowhere on there at all. I mean, it's nuts how the other person cornered the market on that, and that's probably the problem. If you do EverQuest, I pop up on Google like I'm a freaking celebrity. But if you do Gems of War, I'm nowhere to be found. Gems of War. Crypt Keepers. Even though I've been doing it the second longest, I probably have the second most videos. Definitely the second most subscribers. It's weird. Crypt Keepers. Gems of War Crypt Keepers. Gems of War Crypt Keepers pure? Alright, that's all I'm putting. I feel like it's useless to try on that one. Dude already threw up all over Google. Alright. Medium, sure, save. I'm about ready, y'all, sorry. Let me copy paste one more thing and then I'll jump over to the chat one more time and then we'll get going. Save that. All this stuff I'm doing right now is supposed to help me pop up on Google or in YouTube algorithm or search, but see, I take the time every time in the beginning of every stream to try, and it still doesn't help. People say they can't find my videos or streams. I don't pop up when you search Gems of War anymore. It's weird. Alright. Live chat. We got Yoke, we got Sean. How's it going, fellas? Good to see ya. Thanks for joining me today. A little bit late. It's a snow day. Kids are off school. You know, I got a headache. I woke up with like a bad headache. I like went to bed with the headache, and then I woke up with the headache type stuff. And I took some medicine. Now I feel a little bit better. But it was like a freaking intense one. It's nuts. Alright, let's try to get out of this fight. I'm ready to go. Let's retreat. And we'll do some Crypt Keepers, which I know not the most popular thing in the world, but I think y'all should be doing it. It's really good for gold. Really, really, really good for gold. It's the second best thing you could be doing after the Vault event for gold, if you want gold. And the cool thing about it is you get more than just gold, which is, you know, that's my style of gameplay. I'm a free-to-play, so anybody can use my strats, and they'll be great for you, like anybody. If you spend the most money in the world, you can still use my strats and be the best strat you could use. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting the most out of every fight. I value your time, right? I'm not telling you to go off and do explore for hours and hours and hours with a weird team to get gold. You know what I mean? I'm not wasting your time. I'm trying to give you the most bang for your buck every single time when I tell you how to do things. Because I'm free to play, and I have to do it that way as well. I have to get the most bang for my buck, because I'm competing against other people that are spending money, you know, Death Knight armor, VIP, getting free stuff. Like, they got a huge advantage over me, so I have to get the most bang for my $0, but you know what I mean, for my time. As I play the game, I have to get the most out of every fight and be doing multiple things all at the same time. So, you know, like, I'm only doing super valuable fights. And faction events on the weekend are super valuable. You get tons of gold, dude. You get like 500,000 if you do it right. And while you're getting many other things, too. So, Crypt Keepers. Let's go look at it. The rewards. This is the main thing. It's the event for the weekend. So, this is the main thing you're trying to complete. But you get 2 Orbs of Chaos here. Some gold, shards, orb, diamonds, shards, gold, vault key, you know, ingots, orb, all kinds of stuff. Gold, vault key, lots of orbs, couple vault keys, tons of gold, shards, ingots. So it's a bunch of stuff. It's not just one thing. We're not just farming one thing, wasting our time for hours and hours and hours. We're completing getting multiple things as we do this, which is, I think, smart. Then you get rewards for every single fight you do here. We gotta do all these fights. Alright, so we're getting rewards after every single fight. You get 2 class experience for every single fight. So you could be leveling a class. You could be running an XP booster while you're leveling a class, while you're getting loot from each room, while you're getting a chest after each layer, while you're getting overall rewards. Like, it's so smart, but lots of people don't do it, and it's kind of strange. And there's no excuse, like, if you have Crypt Keepers on 500, that doesn't mean you have to, like, you can't. It's the event right now. Like, you're supposed to be doing it. Whether Crypt Keepers is on 500 or not, it doesn't matter. Like, that's not your get-out-of-jail-free card to not ever do an event again. Like, that's lazy. That's not how you play the game. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a class on 100, you know, we would still do the class event to get the gems. It's not about the class experience anymore. If you have a class on 100, you should still do the class event real quick and get those gems real fast. Same thing with factions. If you have a faction on 500 completely maxed out, you still get... It's not like you get 0 rewards for every fight you do, or 0 stuff out of the chest at the end, or you don't get these rewards anymore once you have it on 500. You still get all that stuff, so it's kind of weird to make up that lazy excuse to not do the faction event because you have it on 500 and completely done. It's not how the game works. You don't get to do that. Places where you get to do that, though, is Epic Trials, which, you know, then people don't do. Epic Trials is a place, if you complete the whole Epic Trials, you can say, you can wash your hands of it and never have to do it again. But that's not, it doesn't work the same with the factions. I mean, you might not ever have to like go into the underworld and do the 3 a day type of progression thing anymore. Like that's what you don't have to do. But the events, every event you do. That's the whole point of the game, is to do the events. At a certain point at least. So we have a new troop, the Crypt-bound White. Crypt-bound White. Crypt-bound White. And we have this weapon, so if you don't have the weapon, it would be very smart to buy up to the Secrets of the Crypt weapon for this event. It'll give you more turns, it'll give you more potions, it'll make it easier, and then you also get the weapon at the same time. And the weapon counts for the associated associated kingdom for Crypt Keeper. So we're gonna buy up to the troop at least, because I don't have it and I want it, and we need to buy up in the shop anyway just to get all rewards. So at least tier 3. Tier 1 and tier 2 are almost always a given in any event, except for like class event. Because you get explode potion, enchant potion, and enough sigils to at least be close to completing the whole thing. But tier 3 is almost always a thing as well. So we get Crypt-bound White here. Keep wanting to say Crypt-bound Right. I don't know why. Right, let's see what this thing is. 13 red-brown Crypt Keeper Sword's Edge. See, that's the associated kingdom Sword's Edge. It's right next to it on the card. Crypt Keepers / Sword's Edge. So this card counts towards Sword's Edge for troops, and then the weapon counts towards Sword's Edge as a weapon. Crypt-bound White Undead Knight. Eliminate up to 14 armor from an enemy. Create 5 purple gems boosted by armor eliminated. 2 to 1. So what would that be, like 7 extra max? So it could do 12 purple, which is right under what you want to see, unfortunately. But if there's no other ways to mana generate in this faction, maybe it'll be useful. We'll have to see. So far, like every additional troop for the factions, like usually aren't good. But there has been 1 or 2 that have, you know, made it on the pure faction team. So we always gotta like check it out, make sure. And the traits, just 25% skull reduction, undying, deep shield, nothing too special there. I think in this faction there's a troop with like gigantic skull reduction, like steals life, and then there's like instant kills. I don't know if this thing's gonna fit in with that stuff or not, but we'll see. Buy up to the book if you don't have it. It's nothing too crazy. It's not horrible either, though. Steals life from the 2 weakest enemies and summons a random undead. It's not horrible. It's probably not... It's in the, you know... If you're talking about the best faction weapons, it might be in the honorable mentions or something like that. Alright. So, we're gonna do it in the underworld here, so I don't have to waste my event sigils, and I don't have to do the whole thing and go in every room. But if you were doing the event... Of course, you would do every single room. So you're gonna hit this room, then you're gonna do all the rooms. You don't get to skip straight to the boss or anything like that. You want to do every single room so you can get max points, max loot. You're getting the most out of your sigil. Your sigil you use at the beginning of the layer, so it doesn't cost a sigil for every room you go in, like the Tower of Doom. It just only costs 1 sigil when you start the layer. So then you're gonna want to get the most out of that sigil by going in every single room. So you don't just go straight to the boss. You go in every single room, get the most out of that 1 sigil. That way you're not having to go to level 400 just to get all rewards. You can get level 20, you can fight all the level 20 rooms, and get your points built up faster than rushing straight to the boss, which now you're going to have to go to level 500 just to get enough points for all rewards. So you want to hit every single room, starting from the very beginning. I do treasure multiplier order, and then, you know, you do the boss, you get the chest. But once you get all rewards, then you can go straight to the boss. Because, okay, I secured all rewards, or I'm very, very close. Okay, now I can just go straight to the boss. I don't have to waste my time going in these side rooms if I have enough for all rewards. So then you can start rushing straight to the boss at that point. If you're trying to make more progress in Crypt Keepers, maybe your Crypt Keepers is not leveled at all and you just want to go further. You want to get to 300, 400, 500. Or you're doing Deathless or Pure Faction. So once you're doing Deathless or Pure Faction, you're just going to go this room, this room, this room. Just do the least. Because you're doing something hard. You're like putting a hard restriction on yourself, so there's no point of going in every room. But to get all rewards, you just use your fastest team. It doesn't have to be the factions team or nothing like that, and you just do all the rooms. Because why would you skip past points on level 20 when it's super easy, and then you have to do like harder levels later just to get all rewards? So it's kind of dumb to go straight to the boss. All right, let's go down here. We got Tyrion here. Nah, you're only a few. Yeah, I was late as hell. Most bang for my $0. I know. What up, Classic? How's it going, man? I'll have to check out some of your wizard stuff, Classic. Don't you have wizard? I saw you like dad camping something on a wizard at some point. So I'm pretty sure you have a wizard. Might have even been on P99. I can't remember. I'll have to look up some stuff on your channel. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Hopefully you have some, like, kiting on there. I'm sure you do. Alright, so we need to go to Crypt Keeper. Crypt Keeper, where is you? There you are. Alright, so of course you're doing it up in the overworld on the event screen and all that stuff in the shop. I'm just doing this to show you teams. It's easier. I'm not wasting my sigils. Alright, here's a low-level team for you. We got Thrall, Black Manacles, Atlanta, and Leprechaun. So the restriction is purple and red. So these are all purple. And all low-level. So this would be the low-level team. Let me show a couple fights. It's most bang for your book, not my book, I guess. You get a lot for $0, you know. That's good, right? Working on Emperor Nazar, yeah. For your alt. 500 pure, almost to 400 now, will be your third faction on your alt. But I might use Atlanta on my new account. I don't know if I'll play this event. Because like I said, like, on my new account, I'm so low, like, I'm still in the beginning of the game, kind of. Like, I'm still technically in the tutorial. I consider the tutorial until you have all the kingdoms open. Until you're done with the quests. Like, there's no quest. Once you get all the kingdoms open, all the classes open, all the factions open, there's no more, like, quests, right? So once you're done with all the quests, the world quests, the kingdom quests, the class quests, the faction quests, once you're done with all those, then you're out of the tutorial. And I'm not there yet, so that's when I would start doing single player events with my new account. But you can still be a pretty low level person, like level 500 or something, and start doing the single player. If you have a lot of time, like I'm not playing my new account for hours every day, but if I was, this would be a good thing to be doing. But I'm just saying, like, you're probably not going to see me on my new account tomorrow doing this event. But I'm rushing to try to get to the point where I am doing the events, the daily single-player events. The guild events you do because you just want to stay in your guild, but single-player events, you kind of have to skip until you got the whole game open. You don't have to, but like other things have higher priority, like opening kingdoms and classes and factions and stuff, until you get all those all the way done. And then you don't have to do them anymore. Now you can replace that time with the single-player events. Alright, if you got both Leprechaun and Thrall, you want to cast Leprechaun because it won't steal any of the purple back. Thrall would. It's only 6, but Thrall's there for when Leprechaun doesn't fill something or you need to cast twice. Alright, so that was the low-level team. Archmagus. If you're needing to level every single class, or you already have every single class leveled, Archmagus would be the best. Or if you just don't have a lot of time and you want to use the best class. But otherwise, you should be leveling a class while you do this. So you don't, just because I do Archmagus, I'm just showing you the best class for this team. You could also level Titan or Elementalist or whatever you want. It's a good time to be leveling a class during an event where you're getting 2 class experience instead of 1. There's the low-level team. Anybody can use that. Anybody has that. My new account that's not even doing single-player events has this team, so you should have it too. So that if you don't have the mid or the high level, you definitely have this one, right? Alright, for mid or for high. I mean, you got Tesla jumping out at me as far as red goes. You could do the Tesla Ruby Weapon team. I like that one. You could do Ruby Weapon Triple Ember Claw. I haven't shown that one in a while. I think I'll do that for... I don't know if I should call it mid or high level, though, because of the Ruby Weapon. Like I said, I got a headache today, so I'm probably not going to be, like, thinking up of crazy new teams or anything like that. It's probably going to be bare bones, like what you would expect, just the meta. So the Ruby Weapon. And I'm going to go Ember Claw. But you could do like a Tesla with Leprechaun and Thrall type of thing, if you want to. If you want to use Tesla. But I'm just going to get up the Ruby Weapon with Ember Claws. Where is Ember Claw? Like so. And then banner. Red for sure. Maybe some brown. Red, brown, minus purple. Meteor banner. Class, once again, just level whatever. Whatever you need to level. Or 50% start class. So the Ember Claws will fill it easier. So Titan would probably be just like the one I would pick if you need to level everything or you already have everything leveled type of stuff, like I said earlier. Make sure you have your Storm Aura. I guess you could do Geomancer. That might be technically better, because... Or wait. No, never mind. I thought this was a construct, but it's not. So never mind. Titan. Alright, let's show this one. See how the Ruby Weapon fills instantly off the Ember Claw's third trait. Be a really good one to level a class with. Just going straight across to show you the teams. You would do every single room, of course. Fill it up first. Bang, boom, dead, fast. True damage to all. If you don't wipe them in one shot, it's going to blow up the board too, fill itself back up, and then Ember Claw will set off again, and you'll probably get to cast again right away. It's super fast. Screw the devil, the demon, whatever his name is. Banging for bucks. Third faction on all. Got the boys today, the fellers. The fellers today. Anybody else get snow? Got some snow. It's supposed to get real bad tonight. Not like super, but more than like double what we got already or whatever. Alright, so this is the mid-level team. I gotta put my headphones on because I hear kids screaming, which I hate. Alright, so Ruby Weapon, Triple Ember Claw be the way to go if you want to level a class, mid-level team, I guess. Screaming that Claremont County and out there. Public properties and widen my scooters. Alright, let's do a high-level team. High level, do. If you don't have Ruby Weapon, you could do like mana generating weapon, or you know, you could just do Tesla, like double Tesla with Leprechaun with a mana generating weapon, or do the Leprechaun Thrall with some other weapon or something. I don't know. But high level, probably not going to be super creative here. Got Chrysantherax. Red and purple, what would that be? The Mirage Queen. The Mirage. Get the Foxfire King as another option for mid or low. Great Worm's not bad, I guess. Alright, now what? What's it gonna be for the mana? Caffrey? Usually Caffrey if you can. Caffrey if you can. He's better than Zarg. Zarg just blows up skulls, and there's usually not as many skulls, and skulls don't count for mana when they explode. Zarg is good, still good. Caffrey's a little better than Zarg. So Chrysantherax, Caffrey, Mirage Queen. Class doesn't matter because we're not using our hero because we have every single class at 100, and that's the only person who would use this. If you don't have every single class at 100, then you just maybe you have no time and you just have to do this. But if you have any kind of time, you're going to want to level a class if you don't have all your classes at 100. If you're like, I can't do it unless I do Chrysantherax. I do the fastest team and get it done as quickly as possible. Banners, just, I don't know. Brown's pretty good because if you have to use the Caffreys, like the alignment, like the spell, some sort of brown. Like the Mirage Queen, like, if we have to cast that, then something went wrong, probably. So we got yellow, purple, brown, red, a green. We can minus green. Okay, that's fine, probably. Class doesn't matter. Chrysantherax, Caffrey, Mirage Queen. Alright, so if you have everything in the game, this would be the fastest thing you could do. Some of those explosions, it's making it kind of take longer. It's almost like Emberclaw with the Ruby weapon was slightly faster. Even though it also matches and stuff, but... This'll one-shot longer, I think. Sometimes explosions are a little slow, but not really. You know what I mean? I mean, slower than something else that's, like, super fast. That's why I like Sister Superior's faster than Greed type stuff. They're both really good, but min-max meta is Sister Superior because she doesn't explode and take that extra time. Alright, so next up is going to be level 500 Pure and Deathless. So I might do Pure first just to... It's only 3 fights, so I might run it. And here's your team code for the fastest team in the game for this event, which, once again, this should not take you super long. Like a Tuesday faction event takes me like, I don't remember at this point, but you know, 45 minutes max, right? Probably less. I'm just like saying a higher number. So you kind of just multiply that by 3 maybe. And that's how long this should take you. Like maybe 45 minutes a day. Probably less, but just saying at the most. You could probably get this entire event done in 2 hours. I would say 2 to 3 hours. 3 max. If you're doing it right, if you're using the right team, going fast, doing every room, maybe an hour a day max to get the whole thing done. It's probably less than that, though. Exaggerating a little, like... It's not that bad. To get 500,000 plus gold and all the other rewards, class experience, hero experience, ingots, orbs, vault keys, all kinds of stuff. Alright, let's try the Pure Faction in. It's gonna be tough. Is it tough? What's Crypt Keepers? Too bad Sana's not here for the how hard it is information. Information. How hard is Crypt Keepers, y'all? Does anybody remember? It's got 3 fights, so that's already like not too bad. Some of them have 4, some of them have 5. My horde level's pretty high though, so that's an indicator of it being difficult. See, my horde level's 250. If I'm over like 177, that means it's probably hard. Especially if I'm over like 200. See, so one indicator saying it's probably not that bad, being that it's 3 fights, but then another indicator, the horde level, indicating that it is hard. So right now I'm thinking somewhere in the middle, just on those two things. But if I remember correctly, it is probably hard. Alright, but we'll check it out. Go to Crypt Keepers. You know what pure faction means? It means you're using only troops from that faction. So we have to use just troops from Crypt Keepers. We cannot use our hero. We can't use any other troops. You can double up on certain troops from Crypt Keepers, though. Alright, trying to remember. Oh, this is not the one with the crazy good troop I was talking about earlier. Poop. So Lady Marana for sure gets used. Deal damage to an enemy with a 10% chance to slay them, boosted by 2% for each purple gem. That might help, like the new troop might help with its purple spawn. 65% skull, maybe that's what I was thinking. Definitely use her, I know that. Spectral Knight. True damage to an enemy, deal double damage if the enemy has a status effect. Crypt Hound. Drain 7 mana from an enemy and either Death Mark, Silence, or Curse all enemies. That's not bad, you know? Like, if you could Death Mark all enemies, but look at this. See how it's immune to Death Mark? I betcha... Immune to Death Mark. Immune to Death Mark. Immune to Death Mark. You know what I mean? Like, 2 of the fights are going to be all Crypt Keepers. So this thing can't Death Mark anything but the second fight. I guess it could Silence or Curse, but... So I'm thinking no on this guy. Alright, this one is the new one. If we're going to use it, we should upgrade it and use some orbs on it or something, which would suck, but... I'd rather get it via portals with, like, you know, put my Chaos Shards to some sort of use. Gravekeeper... Probably have to use this for some sort of mana generation, and it throws purple up on the board for Lady Marana. Nightshade. Disease, freeze, or stun, so that's kind of dookie. I mean, a Darkstorm's nice, but you have to cast it. And... So far, we got Lady Marana and Graveseer. I think you do use this. Could create... I mean, you're gonna do 14 armor, for sure. So it's gonna do... I think 12 purple every single time you cast it. But then again, who's using purple that we need to make purple for, except for... It's almost like you want to put a purple troop on your team just for that. Just kind of strange, you know? I'd rather have multiples of these to have multiple chances to slay. It's like you're going to be throwing so much purple up on the board. You almost want to have like one purple troop. Like maybe Spectral Knight. Maybe this is what I did wrong last time too. Thinking too much about the purple and what it's going to go to. So I'm thinking like this and this. If Lady Marana dies, we would be screwed. She's got 65% skull. Graveseer could go in first slot. Then it'd be blocking on red quite a bit. That has 25%, that has 25%. This goes in last slot, it's empowered. I mean, I'm gonna try her in first slot because that's 65, I guess. That's pretty good. think that's what we're gonna go with right there. So let's upgrade this thing. Since we're using it, unfortunately, I might not though. What if we just do this? And that's it. Not ascend it. See what y'all are saying. Tyrion. Mr. Taskmaster's here though. Beg says at launch it was a pain for 4-faction troop. That one troop would one-shot. Also, you need to not upgrade the one troop to get buff. Oh, it's your highest horde level, Beg? Yep. I think it's on the easier side, but a little bit RNG, Tyrion. And Lady Mirana. Oh, yeah, that's true. Lady Mirana's going to be on, like, their team as well. Oh, okay. So Graveseer gets... Okay. But Graveseer is already level 20, so it's going to get the enchant. The AI would one-shot you with Spectral Knight. You need 6 or 7 potions. Yeah, I guess I screwed that up too, you know? So supposedly what Beg is saying is that if you don't level Graveseer, like if you just keep it on its original level, like level 18, I guess, and don't level it, then it won't be the strongest troop on your team. So it enchants the strongest ally, right? So it's going to be the strongest ally, supposedly, I guess. 485 to 11. Yeah, just by a little bit it is. That's dookie. I mean, if it loses some health, would it then enchant something else? Is that how it works? Maybe we put it in first slot, that way it takes some damage. Does that count? Does it count like after the fight starts type stuff? Like can I make it go down via getting hit by skulls or something? So maybe we throw it in first slot, then it gets hit by skulls, it'll be less than her. Then I'd have to wait and cast it too until it gets hit. I don't know, let's see how this goes, and then if this doesn't work, we'll try that. Alright, banner would be... Everybody's red. Yeah, this is my PlayStation account. I guess on my new account I should not do that, huh? Who do we want to get up? I mean, we want to cast Lady Mirana the most. We got red, blue, brown, purple, yellow. We're missing green. I like red, blue. Let's try this one. So I'm gonna get her up and cast her the most. Alright, let's see how it goes, y'all. I don't know what kind of medals I have on. Got Nishas. Might go Orpheus? I don't know. Orpheus, I don't think matters, does it? I have to just give myself more stats. Anu's only good for like the very beginning of the fight. I don't like Anu in like hard fights. Nisha might be good. Like I can hit a little harder. Orpheus, I mean we're immune to a lot of stuff already. Yeah, I have them meddled, yep. Alright, let's see how it goes, y'all. Probably gonna be tough. They got the spec. At least he's in first slot there. We can take him out. First fight's not too bad. Hey, she's in first slot here too, so if we can like... Alright, let's try it. This is one of the hardest things to do in the game, by the way. Pure Faction 500 and like Epic Trials hardest fight are like the two hardest things in the game. Alright, we got green to purple. We don't have it. We'll probably just do it, but we'll wait till we have Lady Mirana, right? Alright, they just did it. We have a 30% chance. Who do we want to kill? Probably their first slot. I think I'm going to hit him with Skulls just in case it doesn't kill. I think I'm going to keep doing that. Ooh, I might kill it with Skulls. See, now it has 40 I don't want to do. It's almost dead already. Boom, dead. Alright, so their biggest threat is dead now. Guess Nightshade would be the most annoying now. Let's do this to make purple on the board. I mean, they were about to do it. Ah, I didn't get it. Blue, are we frozen? No. Maybe I'll have my Michael Jordan flu game today. Double damage to the enemy has a status effect. Do they... None of them... Is that a status? That's enchant, huh? That's a status effect, though. Does that count? 120. It's giving itself enchant to give itself a status effect, so we can hit it for more damage. Let's see if it works like that. It'd be 240. It does! That's funny. So the Grave Seers are giving themselves a status effect so we can hit them for double damage with our Spectral Knight. Okay. Let us do this. Okay, we got a 46% chance, so somebody's gonna die, hopefully. Go with their last slot again. Yeah, let's go. Maybe shouldn't be taking this purple, but they're gonna take it if I don't. Alright, we got the Spectral Knight. It's enchanted. Let's go. I don't think this first fight's the problem. I think it's the last fight that's the problem. Alright, we haven't cast this thing one time yet. Guess we'll do it now. Got Morana. She's a moron. Look how stupid she is. What a dummy. Lady Moron. She's riding a dead horse that goes nowhere. What a moron. Alright, let's just do it. We just need the Spectral Knight and they're dead. There it is. First fight down, come on. Jets is here. What up, Jets? Yeah, but they're enchanting their Seer too, and you can hit it for double damage with Spectral Knight if you're using that. Beg says, I did this before potions. The only way to get life up was the Horde. Tyrion says, took me months to gold medal Morthana above Seer back when medals were very first added. Obviously way easier today, but you can't take back the medals once done. Yeah. Take out the Spectral Knight. A merchant, another reason to do faction events. At least, I don't need either one of those things, though. On my new account, I would probably buy the ingots for gold. Alright, here we go. We got the dwarves. Let's see if they, doesn't one of them hit red really hard? That's gonna suck. And let's look at them. Yep, triple damage if they use red mana. We're gonna have to take him out. If enemy's armor is weaker, deal triple damage. So we need to hit her, too. So we want to take second dude out, then... We might want to hit last chick once. And then take... Because she can hit anybody for triple. If their armor's weaker, but... We can knock her armor out. Maybe we cast this on her. And we attack this guy with everything else. Even though this will just do 14, but it'll help a little. And we got blue. Brown extra turn on it. Ba, 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 ba. Grave Seer. Probably should have checked that before I did that. Morthana gets up next turn no matter what. So I think I'm going to do this. On her. Okay, we got Morthana. 30% chance. Let's do this first. Gotta take skulls. I just can't pass them up. Alright, we have a 36% chance to kill. Who we want to kill? We want to kill second guy. Oh yeah, baby. Perfect. Alright, now... Okay, this thing's gonna be doing barrier, but that sucks for this guy. I want them to have a status effect, but barrier's probably the worst one. That just won't work. I don't think anything else does a status effect on this team. So we're not gonna be able to hit for double. Oh, da, 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 da. Alright, so we're just gonna use it. We're just gonna start hitting the bottom chick. She's the only other one that could do damage. If we knock her armor off, though, that'd be great. Okay. What do we need here? I'll take some brown. No? Alright. Well, I'll take red or blue. No? Okay. I'll take purple, I guess.
Mana surge.
Okay, yellow we don't even use. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Keeps enchanting itself still. We got some skulls. The Dwarven Gate is annoying, but it's not that dangerous, it's just annoying. So I'd take that out next. So I'm hitting it with skulls. It's kind of in the dumbest spot, right? I mean, it gains armor, I guess. And it has skull reduction, so never mind, but it gives everybody else barrier, not itself. Guess it's not the dumbest spot, but... We gotta do this on her. 2 more times. Blue and red. Blue and red. Or brown. Let's take some red. And we got Grave Sia. If I'm gonna take purple, I guess I might as well do this. Blue and red, come on, blue and red. If not, brown, nope, still purple. Alright, here she comes. Luckily she hit him, and he had barriers still, I think, so. Almost dead up there. One more. Maybe I should just take it out. Or it does the barrier, that might be... It's like a kind of a waste. 120 true damage wasted on... I think I'm not gonna do it. Let's go for her. I almost killed the Dwarven Gate, though, just to make sure it wouldn't do those barriers. But it's no big deal. Be nice to get some skulls. Let's do this. Nobody's armor's lower than hers still, so that's good. This thing's dead now. Could have took the extra turn, but I wanted to kill Dwarven Gate. Might have could have done both, but I got impatient or something. Alright, so they both have barrier. So it'd be nice to like knock the barrier off before I try to hit them. Is this still like slay even if they have barrier? It's only a 16%. Whoops! Dude, I accidentally pressed it. That's dumb. I guess we're gonna see. Ooh, it's still instant kills! I got so lucky. I got so lucky. I accidentally pressed that. I accidentally pressed Lady Mirana, and then it's still instant kills even with the barrier, so that's cool. Must check for the instant kill after. I mean, barrier doesn't stop instant kill anyway, but I don't know. All right, one more. We got the second fight on lock. Just got to make sure we don't lose any troops. We need to hit her and knock that barrier off. Here we go. Glad I didn't waste the Spectral Knight on knocking barrier. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Spectral Knight after this. Let's do this. Spectral Knight. Alright, 2 more of those will get her. I'm gonna take yellow, hope for red from sky, or a couple blue from sky. Even though Graveseer is like, oh well, but it's risky. Oh, I got it kinda. Got it the next turn. 2 fights down, hardest thing to do in the game. Pure Faction 500, Crypt Keepers, which isn't one of the easiest ones. So here comes the hard fight though. Here comes the real fight. You could beat those first 2 fights every single time and just keep losing on the last fight. So far, just keeping all of our troops though. If you lose a troop in the first 2 fights, maybe you should restart since it's only 3 fights. But we kept all our troops. Let's see if we can beat this. Potions are really helpful. Yeah, it's always been the case. That's how this game goes. Everything gets easier over time. Getting pets got easier over time. Getting vault keys got easier over time. Doing factions got easier over time. Underspire now is getting easier over time. Everything gets easier over time. Getting boss troops. Leveling kingdoms even. Getting hero experience. Everything. That's why you shouldn't be so impatient, like rushing to do things. Because everything gets easier over time. Just play the game. Just play the game in a way where you're getting the most value out of every fight you're doing and not missing stuff. And then over time the game, they always fix pain points and make things easier. Eventually Sentinels from the Underspire are going to be in the Soul Forge. Like, you see the dragons. Like, at first we had to open eggs only. There's no dragons in the Soul Forge. Now there's dragons in the Soul Forge. Like, it's how this game has been over the last 8 to 9 years that I've been playing it. Like, all you have to do is have patience. But they prey on people who are impatient for sure, and that's where they get all their money. That's what I like. I hate that. It feels like they're predators, like preying on people. So I'm always trying to help by telling you ways to not do that. But the game probably wouldn't exist still if people weren't being stupid and buying weird stuff. That was an extra turn, so I went ahead and did it. This is a 42% chance, so I almost don't even want to take this, because I have a really high chance to instant kill right now. And I'm going to go after Lady Mirana, because I don't want her to instant kill me. Or maybe I should go for Spectral Knight, like 141. We're going to have a status effect on some of them. That's going to hit for quite a bit. So what do we do here? Do we go after Lady Mirana, who has a chance to instant kill, or do we go after Spectral Knight, who we're putting purple on the board for, who's going to get up. And if he hits one thing twice, they're dead. Especially if they have a status effect. Which right now, everything on our team has a status effect. It's almost bad that we have potions. So who would you kill first? Hell yeah, Trey. Appreciate it, man. Avoiding another goose egg, bro. We've started really slow this month, y'all. Like, I know I shouldn't even talk about it, but it's pretty bad right now. But we keep avoiding the goose eggs, which is keeping us like one step forward, 2 steps back instead of just 2 steps back every day. Been a little crazy this month. It's like the slowest start to a month I've ever seen. So I think I'm not gonna. If I don't take the purple though, then Spectral Knight's gonna take it and maybe get up. So this is super risky. If I go for the kill, I got 42% chance. And then the only purple troop they have is this. But if I take this, it drops my percent by what? 2% per. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That dropped me by 10% if I take that. So I then only have a 32% chance. I think I'm gonna like let them have it. I think I'm gonna try for the 42% chance right here. This might be make or break. This might decide the fight. If I get this instant kill, we win. If I don't get it, they're gonna fill up their Spectral Knight. They're gonna start hitting. Luckily, we have barrier right now, so he technically has to hit everybody 3 times. So yeah, let's try it. I mean, I almost want to kill Mirana. He has to hit 3 times on everybody, not just 2, because we all have barrier. If I killed Mirana, he would then have to hit everybody 3 times. He would have to cast 12 times to beat me. I mean, they could get some skulls, but I got barrier, right? I don't know, it's a hard choice. Who do you try to kill? She's got 65% skull reduction with an instant kill. That instant kill would go straight through our barrier. It wouldn't matter that we have barrier. This guy sucks, but he'd have to hit everybody 3 times, and everybody would have to have a status effect. I think I'm doing Mirana, y'all. You think I take the extra turn? If I don't take it, then I have a 10% extra chance to kill. If I don't kill the Spectral Knight and then I lose, I don't know. In my head, I'm thinking Lady Mirana, just because I know they're gonna insta kill me. And Spectral Knight, I could like maybe survive a couple of shots from him. No! I missed totally. Now I'm screwed. 42% chance. Hey, I would have missed on the other guy too, so it doesn't matter now. Alright. Guess. Now it's like this guy. Do you choose Graveseer just because you hit twice as hard? Or do you choose something more dangerous? Dang it. I went against the advice. Now I'm gonna pay. But hey, I don't think I would have. I think like instant kill didn't instant kill no matter who I picked that first time. So that absolves me of what decision I made. I wouldn't have instant killed either way, no matter who I chose. I think that's how it works. I don't know if it's like a different role if you choose a different character, enemy target. If I take brown, I'm dumb because it gets up next turn. If I take blue here, they get an extra turn on red. I think I'll take red. I need to be taking purple off the board so they don't get Spectral Knight, though. But I also don't want to take purple off the board because Lady Mirana. So many conundrums.
Mana surge.
Okay, I'm getting hit with skulls. Okay, we can take some red and purple.
Mana surge.
And we got this. Do a bunch of purple. And their dude's almost up. 11 purple on the board. I'd probably do an extra turn.
Mana surge.
No, of course not. Okay, that's her barrier. And man, I might make a mistake trying to kill Lady Mirana first. I just don't like the instant kill chance. Okay, here's another stupid like take purple, or like right here I have a 50% chance if I leave that purple up. That's higher than last time. Last time was I could cast this, but I might lose purple, honestly. I don't know, will I lose purple if I do that? It'll match these, but it will... I think it's good, let's do it. Oh no. I lost a little. Alright, I gained it back maybe. Still got a 50% chance. Come on, bro! So unlucky. So unlucky. I had a 42 and now a 50% chance on that.
Mana surge.
I think she'd be dead already. That's dumb. Alright, here comes their Spectral Knight again. Luckily... The only thing that could get hit for double is Graveseer. And but it's barriered, so it wouldn't. So nothing can get hit for double right now.
Mana surge.
Hit for 0 on Graveseer, nice. So 2 zeros from Spectral Knight. Skulls.
Mana surge.
Trying to get rid of this stupid Lady Mirana, y'all. Alright, one more. Oh, geez, here comes another one. Is it gonna go? Oh, now they have... Does that count? Does stun count? Does everybody... Oh, geez. Might be an uh-oh. Everybody can get hit for double right now. Except for our Spectral Knight. Might be an uh-oh. I think that's an extra turn on purple for them if I take the red. I can get blue and red.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Alright, we got Lady Mirana up. Let's see if we can get an instant kill. We got a 40% chance. They're about to cast theirs too, so now would be a great time to get the freaking kill. And once again, dude, this happens every time. It's like you gotta choose between your percent chance or taking that purple extra turn. I gotta kill her. I don't wanna... she's gonna instant kill me. No matter what their percent chance is, she's gonna instant kill me. Come on, bro! 3 shots, and then they do it to me! Are you kidding me? This is bullcrap. At least it's on video, on stream, y'all. This is such bullcrap. I hit Lady Mirana 3 times with 50% chance, 42% chance. What the heck? She hits me 1 time. Instant kills mine. This is bullshit.
Mana surge.
That's this game for you in a nutshell right there. You do 2 50% chance you think I would hit, right? And then I had a 3rd one, and I didn't hit 3 times in a row, no hits. Dang near flipping a coin 3 times and not getting hits is what happened to me. They flipped a coin and it landed on the edge, and they called it. Alright, let's hope this kills. Okay, well, They took out mine, I took out theirs. We're not dead yet, but it sucks that we lost our main damage dealer. We kill their Spectral Knight, we're good. But I don't know if that's gonna happen now. At least they can't instant kill me, like neither one of us can instant kill each other. Theirs hits harder than mine, so they have like, I don't know, and they do a status effect too. Somehow I didn't get an extra turn there, that's great. I got their Spectral Knight again. Everything has a status effect, except for, I guess I better cast, no. This looks enchanted, even though, maybe it's blessed.
Mana surge.
Man, we're gonna do all, I'm not gonna play this twice. So, whatever happens here happens. This is like an RNG faction. You're just gonna have to keep trying until you get it done. We get a lot of mana from this. Red, yellow, blue. We don't use blue, though. Oh, boy!
Mana surge.
Oh, boy. If we take these skulls, they get skulls, I think. Well, maybe not. We have to, though, you know?
Mana surge.
Ouch. Not looking good.
Mana surge.
And they're going again, everybody. They're going again. They're probably going to hit my first slot and kill it. So if I take brown, I'm stupid. But it might be the only thing to take. I think we're dead here, y'all. Crazy, huh? Thought I had this one.
Mana surge.
Gonna hit it. Oh, it didn't. I got lucky there. Just so far from dead. If we could kill it, we'd be alright. Maybe. Gotta kill this thing.
Mana surge.
Okay, we got an extra turn. We're not frozen on purple.
Mana surge.
We'll be close. Sucks we have to hit it 3 freaking more times. Like 2 more times still. Okay, we got a status effect. This blue. Big old purple.
Mana surge.
Skulls, come on. One more skull hit. Come on, baby. Purple or red? I mean purple. Give me purple. No, give me... There it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mana
Come on.
surge. Mana
Screw you, buddy. Oh my god. This is crazy. I mean, it's dead now, but... I almost want to... I had to... I guess I kill it. Now it's 2-on-1, which is never good. They can just get skulls, you know? Even though they can't really...
Mana surge.
The board's probably going to fall in their favor. They're going to get skulls. Like, how many hits is it going to take, skull-wise? 283, we get 25%, so... Divide that by 2, 140, 70, so it's going to hit me for 213. We have 800, 920, 213, that'd be... We can take like 4 hits, maybe? I think it takes 5 skull hits to kill us. I think. But we're stunned, so never mind. Never mind. Hopefully we can cleanse that stun, please. Because we're stunned, so we don't have our 25% right now. So, actually, I think 4 skull hits kills us. Maybe, does 3? 83, 83, 83 would be like 240. Or, you know, 160 plus 400 is 560. We got that. So it has to hit us 3 times at least with skulls. Hopefully we can cleanse that stun, please. I mean, we have nothing this turn, so I guess we do take yellow so they don't get up. Alright, we got cleansed, so now we got our 25%, but they're about to do something. Hopefully they hit us with, I don't know, not stun. And we have nothing. Alright, they hit me with freeze.
Mana surge.
Okay, okay. Who do we kill here now? Might kill the second guy, because the first guy's putting up purple for us. I think I'm gonna go after the second guy. Oh, he had a status effect, though. I'm an idiot. Well, maybe I just lost it right there. Should have hit him because he had a status effect. Shit. I was thinking more like the other thing is doing, like stun and freeze and disease and stuff, and really Graveseer's not doing anything except for hitting us with skulls. And he's putting purple on the board for us, so if we can kill their purple troop, that's what I was thinking. But we could kill Graveseer a little bit quicker than Nightshade, but I don't know, I think maybe Nightshade's still the answer, and then it'll be easier to finish off Graveseer later. We need red or purple. If we take this, do they get skulls? I don't think so. They definitely don't if I do this, right? Gotta watch out. If I get hit by skulls, that's the worst thing that can happen. Like, watch this next gem be a skull up there.
Mana surge.
Nope. Here, purple, red, purple, red. Come on, purple, red. Where you at? Okay, blue would give them skulls. Hopefully that's not the only move on the board. Let's do green. Hope that they don't get skulls up there.
Mana surge.
Cool. Alright, purple.
Mana surge.
So far, so good. And we're frozen, which is fine. So I'm gonna keep going after Nightshade. I don't know. It's just what I think. And we got red. They stunned me again. See, that's annoying.
Mana surge.
Ooh, that's close. Alright, we take the skulls. Extra turn, but we're frozen, but we still gotta take them. Doesn't matter if I take it up or take it over. If I take it up, it explodes over here. Which means this goes down 1, 2, 3. And this is going to go down 1, 2, 3. I think they get skulls if I explode it that way. So I'm going to explode it this way, hoping they don't get skulls. You know, I'm not going to take the extra turn, because if I take the extra turn, this skull explodes right where it's at, which would take out these, and drop this by 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then just drop this one by 3, 1, 2, 3, and I think they have a skull hit. So if I do it this way, it blows up this, which is safer, I think. Really thinking ahead there, you know, chess. Just like something simple like that can help you win or lose.
Mana surge.
Okay. Okay, we cleansed our stun. Okay, 2 more times on that thing and it's dead. Alright, purple, red, come on. Here's some purple, but... Okay, that's fine if I do that, right?
Mana surge.
Just gotta look at, like, if you match something, make sure skulls, they don't get skulls the next turn type stuff. Purple, red, if not brown, I guess. And then yellow. Here's some yellow. This gives them a skull hit. This doesn't, so we could do that. Yellow, 1, 2, 3 does, right? So I guess we take this blue. We got purple out of it too, that was cool. Alright, let's go with the Nightshade again. There'll be one more. Of course they get an extra turn or something crazy. Luckily they cast the Nightshade, because they could have took skulls there. No! Hit me with skulls. Brown extra turn. I'm gonna take maybe this purple over here just to be safe. Okay, I get some skulls. They're doing all the status effects to me. Not doing that red, because that'll give them skulls. If I do this red, it gives them skulls too. Might have to like pass my turn almost here just to not get hit by skulls. That's annoying. If I take this red, they get skulls, right? That's the only way they can hurt me, so it's annoying to get hit by skulls. So if I take this red, they get skulls. If I take this blue, they get an extra turn. Like almost every move on the board is bad. Is there any move that's not bad? If I take red, they get skulls. If I take yellow, they get skulls. If I take this red, they get skulls. If I take this blue, they get a red extra turn. It's probably the least bad out of everything. Guess I'll give them an extra turn. There's nothing else, right? That's all there is. Oh, and they get skulls. Are you kidding me? That's such bullcrap. I avoided the other two moves so they wouldn't get skulls, and then the other move gave them skulls. That's such bullcrap. I have to take the skulls first. I don't want to get hit by them. I only have like one hit left. I only have one hit left, y'all. Because I'm stunned. Kill that. Cleanse the stun, please, dear Lord. Cleanse that stun. So I take red whenever I can, just because they use red. I don't know. Seemed like a safe move up there. Cool, we cleansed it, so they can't stun me anymore. So they have to hit me twice now, I think. 245, so we get 70 off of their attack there. So they're going to hit me for 210. So they have to hit me twice with skulls now. And they can't stun me anymore, so they got less health than me. What if we get this done? I probably shouldn't speak too soon. What's safer now? This purple? Or this purple? Probably this one way down here. Alright. Do this one now, I guess. Come on. Is this it? No. Gotta do 2 hits. Okay, they got their spell, but that's not nothing burger, really. That just gives them a status effect and make us kill them faster. This blue, probably not good. They could get skulls. Maybe off the sky. Might be the only move, though. Now watch them get, like, some crazy... If they get some crazy skull cascade and kill me right now, let's look at the screen. Okay? They have one troop left. I have one troop left. They have 94 HP. I have a 254 HP. After like coming back, they were ahead of me and all that stuff. They insta killed my first slot. It's annoying. They killed my last slot with their Spectral Knight. I had like 2 troops. They had 4 at a certain point. All right, or something like that. I think they killed my Marana, then I killed theirs, and then they killed my last slot, and then they were always like a little bit ahead. And I've clawed my way back, and now I'm ahead. Been avoiding skulls, and you've seen how that works out sometimes. They still get them somehow. 94 HP versus 254. Watch them get some crazy skull, crazy weird skull cascade and kill me and win. They'd have to get 2 skulls in a row while I'm actively avoiding, like, giving them skulls. Yeah, you know what I mean. They're always ahead by 1 is what I meant. Alright, so we got this blue here. Is that the only move on the board? Because that's like how they like to do ya. They like to make you do a move, and they know exactly what's coming, and they set you up to die. So that's literally the only move on the board. So if I lose this, it's not my fault. There's nothing I could have done. Like, what's going to happen? Watch. I'll match this blue, the green will fall. Okay, and then I don't know, something will happen to where the brown will match. It'll be a brown, okay? So there's a brown up there. I betcha. So I move this over, the brown falls, the brown matches, it gives them a skull hit. They do the skull hit, right? And then they cast, then it's my turn, but I don't have enough mana. I'm not going to be able to kill them. I take a turn, right? It's definitely not going to be skulls. It's just going to be some purple or red. And then they're going to cast their spell. Or wait, yeah. Then they're going to cast their spell, get a bunch of purple, and somehow get a skull hit and win. Most likely is what I'm guessing how this is going to go, but we'll see. I have to take this blue no matter what. There's nothing else. Okay, I got an extra turn. It went well for me. Woo! Let's go. We win. I love being wrong. So they screwed me so much that they had to eventually give me something. Beat it on my first try. Crypt Keepers, come on. I did it my way. You know what I mean? First try. Bang. Win. It was close though. That was exciting. So that's what I would recommend. I can't do anything else except for recommend what worked for me. So I would say Lady Marana, the new troop, Spectral Knight, and Graveseer is what I used. So in that last fight, I took out Lady Marana first because you see what she did to me. You see what she did. If you have the barrier, if you have like enough potions, if your horde level's high enough, you'll have barrier at the start of the fight. So the Spectral Knight has to hit you more times because it has to knock the barrier off first. So maybe get the barrier potion at least. So you might want to have a pretty high horde level for this one. Even though I beat it on my first try, it's only 3 fights. You know, you still might want to have a super high horde level to make sure you have the barrier potion. That way Spectral Knight can't just 2-shot you. He has to 3-shot you. Yeah, I would take out their Lady Marana first, because you know how this game is. Her 10% chance is like 90%. It's like, works the opposite. We had 3 50% chances in a row and couldn't one-shot her. Couldn't kill her. And then she did it one time, her very first time. I don't even know what her percent chance was. But it was probably lower than ours, and she still did it. She still got it. So, I don't trust their instant kill percentages on the enemy team. So I'm taking her out first. And with my potion, my barrier potion, right? Like, Spectral Knight had to hit me an extra time, too. So, that's the last fight, so if you lose a troop, you can still win and get everything done. Doesn't matter if you lose a troop. We're not trying to do Deathless pure faction. We're just doing pure. Speaking of Deathless, I gotta buy some more here. Show you all some team. Show you this team first. This is what I used. I did Medal of Seasons, if that matters, but I think if I did it again, I would do Orpheus. That way they can't get those status effects on me in that last fight. That way the Spectral Knight can't. I mean, they still can, but I'll have I'll have a more of a chance to cleanse it faster. So if I was to do this over, I could do better, probably. You know, it's RNG, so if everything went the same as it did that time, I would rather have had Orpheus medals. That way I could cleanse some stuff faster, maybe not get hit for double damage. I don't know that the Medals of Seasons help me that much. There's the team if you're trying Pure Faction this weekend, which would be a prime time to try it. When you have a weekend faction event, that's one of the best times to try going and getting max renown for a faction. It's like the best time to do it. You have double potions, you have like, you know, extra sigils, and get more rewards for doing it right now, you know what I mean? So it's a really good time to go get your Crypt Keepers maxed out if you don't have it done. You're going to get the troop, which you need anyway, right? Maybe you don't have the weapon, you're going to get that too. You're going to get all rewards, you're going to get treasure in every room, treasure at the end of every layer, and you're going to get the whole thing done. Like, that'd be sick. Feels really, it's like accomplishing, like, feels really good when you do that on the weekend, like a weekend faction event. You have the dang thing on like 20 or something, and then you get it all the way to 500. You get Pure done, Deathless done, you get all rewards, you get so much gold and stuff. It feels really smart. Does take a lot of effort and work, though, to go all the way to 500. That's more like 5 hours or something, or 6 hours, 7 hours. It's going to take some time for sure. Getting just the regular rewards going to like level 300 probably takes an hour a day this weekend, max. But going to 500 takes way more time, obviously. Like twice as much. Maybe not twice as much, but you got to do Pure and Deathless, so it might take you a couple of tries, and so almost twice as much, maybe a little bit less than twice as much time to do that. All right, let's make a Deathless. You almost always know what these are going to be, but we got red-purple, which is a little bit different. We might not be able to do what we usually do, because we don't have High King Iron Gut, right? High King Iron Gut is yellow, brown, and blue. So we're going to have to do the Centuragon Zolgoth thing. I mean, that's my backup plan whenever I can't use High King Iron Gut, is Zolgoth Centuragon. I don't know if Maelstrom Dagonath is here, because he's another kind of option. Looks like no, though. Just can't even use him. So I'd say Zolgoth Centuragon's your best bet for Deathless. That. Just go get Centuragon. There. And I always use Essence of Evil. Because you can target. You can make stuff like not be able to hit you. You can tear stuff out of here with the instant kill. You can. And then, of course, Leprechaun. Leprechaun is awesome. It's one of the best troops in the game. The only time you don't use Leprechaun is like occasionally when you're like 50% starting or doing like calf roos or something like that. Every other thing, it's Leprechaun City. Hey, come here. Whoa, what'd he say? Hey, come here. What a creepy little dude. Alright, banner. Green, red, maybe? Green, red, or red, purple, something like that. Whoops. And we got green, we got red, we got brown, we got blue, we got purple, we got missing yellow. So this one looks alright. This looks really good, actually. Double red, green, minus yellow. And then class, I do Elementalist. It does matter. You want to be tying them up multiple ways. Elementalist and Essence of Evil, just to make sure they're not killing you or hitting you. This one might be kind of hard, because if they shoot off a Lady Marana, they could instant kill us. If they death mark us with Nightshade, they could kill us. So this one might be kind of hard for Deathless, if you get unlucky. So that's why you gotta hurry and kill them. Like, hurry, hurry, hurry. This is the best way to go. So let's see what happens. We're on 500, just like the last. We did Pure Faction on 500. We're doing Deathless on 500. Let's do it. Let's see what y'all are saying. I know I've been kind of super engaged with the game. Yeah, Beg, that happens to me all the time, dude. Like the Skull Cascades and stuff. Jam Ricks is here. Happy Friday. Jet says you got this. Come on. Yeah, every time they enchant themselves, you get a 2x boost. I didn't see it? Yeah. Okay, I missed a... Hey, whatever happened, happened, and I won, so whatever I did was fine. You know, I ended up winning, even if it was... They got so lucky with their Lady Mirana, just... I'll take that last... Even if I miss something, I'll take it. I was actually right, just not fully right. See, sometimes I'm right for the wrong reasons, but I'm still right. That happens a lot with my Gems of War, like, information. Sometimes I'm right, but not for the right reason. But it's still right, so it's still helpful. Sometimes I just luck into being right. I just, like, have a knack for that with this game. I know a lot of stuff, and I'm probably, like, second most knowledgeable on YouTube, but, you know, sometimes I just trust me, bro, type of stuff. And it works out almost every single time. Alright, so we got Centurion here, so he's going to change Skulls to wild cards. So if you take a look, you can see if you're going to get an extra turn or not. So we are right here. So wild cards are every single color, so we're going to get extra turn. And every extra turn we get, they're going to get tied up by Elementalist. We're pretty much just casting Centurion to get up Zul'Goth, though, so if we have Zul'Goth, we're going to do it. So who do we want to kill? Let's say there's Spectral Knight, maybe? First off. Alright, we got Centurion again. We have an extra turn right here, so cast it. Alright, we got Zul'Goth. That's the whole point of casting Centurion, but there is a red extra turn down here. I guess I'll take it. As long as I'm not frozen. Let's get rid of these extra turns. That way there's more skulls on the board for Zul'Goth, too. Hopefully. Get these other colors out of here, so hopefully more skulls fall. Alright, now who are we gonna kill? Probably this one, because could potentially be annoying. Graveseer's not really gonna... Yeah. It's never this first fight that's the problem. It's always the last fight. Okay, first fight down. Faster you kill them, the less likely they are to instant kill you or hit you with a bunch of true damage. What up, Obliteral? I probably won't because my new account isn't done with like all the questing and stuff, so I'm not doing single player events yet. But if you're there and you want me to, I will. Most likely, I already made a low-level team. Most likely, if I was gonna do it, I would do Thrall, Black Manacles, Atlanta, Leprechaun. With Archmagus class, if you have it. So there's your team right there. But tomorrow, if you're there and you want me to make the team, I'll do it. But currently, at the moment, I'm not done opening all my kingdoms or classes or factions yet. So I'm kind of waiting till after that to start doing single-player events on my new account. But yeah, I did show a low-level team on this video, on this stream earlier, that my new account could definitely use. And that was Thrall, Black Manacles, Atlanta, Leprechaun. Archmagus class, double purple banner. So there's your answer. Alright, if we have Centurion, we're just going to do it. I mean, we could take this blue, I guess. Because there's purple over here. So, but... Okay, yeah, we're good. Got the Zully Pants. I forget who used to call it Zully Pants. Somebody. The only thing not entangled, I'll kill. See, now they didn't hit me with skulls. I mean, they weren't going to anyway, but... Brown extra turn. Is there Centurion other places, though? Not really. So we kind of want to just... Well, blue. So yeah. I mean, we don't even need brown, though, so let's just do it. We cast Centurion, then we need brown, so that was smart. Smarter than taking that extra turn. Alright, who do we kill now? Does it really matter? Guess their first slot. I mean, we've already hit their first slot a little, though, so maybe their last slot. First slot can die to skulls. Alright, we do have it. Hey, we got a Devour. That's kind of rare. For this team. Like, you can make Centurion teams where he has a better chance at getting Devours, but this team is kind of rare to get Devours off of Centurion. He's really not there for that. He's more there to get up Zul'Goth and get extra turns for Elementalist. I wouldn't, like, expect Devours out of Centurion, but it's cool to have another chance at instant kills. Like, all my Deathless teams have multiple instant kill chances. You got Essence of Evil, who can instant kill off Terror on their last slot, if you want. You got Centurion, who could technically instant kill off a Devour, and then you got Zul'Goth, who definitely instant kills. The other team, you got Essence of Evil, High King Iron Gut, and Zul'Goth. They can all instant kill, so just gotta... They got lots of stats, you just want to get them out of there as soon as possible. That's instant killing. Here's this last fight. Now there's the real fight. Take out their Lady Mirana, then we'll take out their Spectral Knight, top to bottom. Alright, we have to actually Leprechaun this time, huh? Yeah, we're still good, though. Hopefully we got the Centurion. I don't see it, though. We do not have Centurion, so they're going to get a little bit of a turn. We still don't have Centurion. So, Essence of Evil, their first slot, probably. I mean, you could do last slot, but right now, I still want them hitting me with skulls like a bunch of times in a row and killing me, so... Okay, we got Zul'Goth. Who do we kill? Who's the biggest threat to instant kill us? Probably their first slot. Could take this blue out of here. Could take this green out of here. Gives us more skulls. Okay, now we need Spectral Knight out of here. Even if he's entangled. I mean, nah, maybe not. Maybe not. He's entangled right now. We could kill Graveseer. Probably not going to matter. We're going to kill everything anyway, but... It's looking pretty good right now. I think I'll go Graveseer. I want to keep them entangled and make sure I don't get hit by skulls. Now we'll do Spectral Knight. Double checking there's no, like, extra turns. Probably, here's one. It's a wacky one. There's another one. I could have probably finished this fight already. I'm just being super careful. And... Hey, we got 2 Devours. Alright, that was Deathless, so... Maybe not one of the hardest things to do in the game, but up there. It's probably one of the 5 hardest things. Do Deathless 500 on some factions. It's kind of hard. Especially if you're not using the right team. Kind of want to instant kill or loop. Like, infinite loop. And instant kill is head and shoulders above infinite loop. But infinite loop is the second best way to instant kill if you don't have any or second best way to do Deathless if you don't have instant kills. Somehow. Alright, there you go. That's everything you need for the Crypt Keepers faction event. I think the new troop is kind of useful for the pure faction because it throws purple up on the board. So we did use the new troop for once. I don't think it's like an amazing like the Hell Gate one, but it's like slightly useful for the pure faction team. At least it was for mine. There's other ways to do it, of course, but I ended up using the new troop for once. And it worked out. I beat it on my first try, so... Normally that doesn't happen, you know. The new troop is usually trash, and you don't use it. But places like Hell Gate, it made it so much easier with the new troop. This place, it just kind of made it, you know, you could use it. It's a good little team player for the team. It's not the main thing or the reason you won or anything like that, but it's decent for the team for once. Alright, how long have we been streaming, y'all? Not bad. Not bad for a flu, sick day Michael Jordan game. I won Pure 500 on my first try, so we did not get a goose egg. Trey went out there to check on the train and give it some more chicken noodle soup and take its temperature and tuck it in and everything. It's just hasn't been getting out there so far this month. Maybe it's too cold out. I don't know. I know Christmas is coming, holidays and all that. I get it. Just remember that it's also the holidays for me. So, and this is part of my income. So I get it, y'all. I definitely understand. It's hard right now, for sure. It's hard right now anyway, and it's the holidays. But just remember it's also that for me. And if I have, like, super low income, it's going to be a bad news for me for the holidays. So, yeah. Thank you for thinking about me. Maybe go subscribe or something. Maybe hype something. Whatever you can do would help. If you go hype something and get more views, maybe I make a couple more pennies. That'd be cool. If you go like something, maybe it'll get out there in the algorithm a little bit more. I get more views. I get a few more pennies. Like, you can definitely help other ways. And all the members, shout out to the members. I always kind of forget about that a little bit, but y'all are helping too. So shout out to y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot to get about the channel comment below. And I'll see y'all next time, which is tomorrow. Unless I get worse and not better, but you know me, I pretty much clock in every day for these. So tomorrow I'll be here to do the new account. The new account will be opening more kingdoms, finishing opening the vault keys from the vault event. You know, some more underworld, like trying to get some more legendaries down there. We got Miraji Queen, Queen Beatrix, and Gob Truffle so far. We're going after Harpy Mage next, so if you don't know which order to get them in, kind of like doing that. Like, oh, what's next now? Like, obviously it's Miraji Queen, Queen Beatrix for sure, and then I think it's Gob Truffle third, and then fourth was kind of the interesting one. Which one you do fourth? And I thought maybe Harpy Mage, because Harpy Mage is really good when you can't use Leprechaun for certain things. It's like a 75% start exploder, like kind of like Leprechaun. So I thought maybe Harpy Mage would be next for as the most useful underworld troops that you can get in order. So we'll be doing, that's the new account tomorrow. Opening more kingdoms, doing some more stuff in the underworld, trying for some more legendaries, and oh, I might do kingdom power. Somebody remind me, because I need to look at my magic kingdoms and see if I can do some kingdom power to get some more magic stat. I have enough, like, you know, maybe look at kingdom level and power a little bit more tomorrow. But for sure opening more kingdoms, for sure opening the rest of my vault keys, or trying to. Underworld stuff, legendaries, City of Thieves, and then maybe kingdom level and power business. Let me catch up in the chat before I all the way get out of here. Yeah, this is ironic. Take me down to the Leprechaun City. Yeah, Obliteral, go check it out. Like, it's on here. This is the first team I did, so it's at the very beginning of the stream. You know, I would say 10 minutes in or something. I never start right away. So if you start at like the 10-minute mark, you'll get that team pretty quick. It's within the first 30 minutes of the live stream for sure. So that's a pretty good team. I would say Thrall. You know, Thrall's not amazing for low-level players, so... but I think it would still be okay. Thrall, Black Manacles, Atlanta, Leprechaun. Like, Leprechaun's going to be the one filling up Black Manacles in Atlanta a lot of the time, and then Thrall can, like... If it doesn't automatically fill them, it'll help with the rest. You know, you cast Atlanta, 75% start, hopefully. Black Manacles, hopefully you're leveling a class. Stuff like that. Just get as far as you can. As a beginner, like, as a super low-level player, like, just do what you can do. Just get as many of the rewards as you can, right? You don't have to get the whole thing done, but do what you can do. See what you can get. If you buy up in the shop, like... If you can, buy up to the new weapon. Not the new weapon, sorry. If you can, buy up to the weapon. But if you can't, you know, just do your free sigils and see how far you can get. Like, Mid-game players and end-game players should be getting the whole thing done and buying up and getting the whole thing done. But if you're a beginner, kind of just do what you can do at first. And eventually you'll start like making sure you get all rewards. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. Special shout out to Trey for the 5. Appreciate it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for the new account. Peace out. Hope to see you there.